In this video I show you how to crochet a hook container. This is a very easy project to make and it's a great way to save time by storing crochet hooks, scissors, measuring tape, yarn needles and stitch markers all in one place. I used a shimmering yarn for this demonstration, but of course you can make them any color you like. Let's get started. Start by making a slip knot and then chain 3, and now you'll be working 12 double crochets into the first chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just keep going until you have a total of 12 double crochets around. And when you've made your 12 double crochet, a slip stitch into the beginning third chain of the round. And for the second round, you start by chaining 3 and work 1 double crochet into the same stitch. So right here, work 1 double crochet, and you'll be working 2 double crochet in each stitch around. So this means you'll be working 2 double crochets into this next stitch and into the next. And into the next, and so on, and just continue around until you have a total of 24 double crochets on the second round. And now you'll have 24 stitches all around, and you'll join with a slip stitch to the third chain, the beginning third chain, like this. Can be a little tight. And let's do another round. So for the third round, start by chaining 3, and now you'll work 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So not the first stitch, but the next stitch. Work two double crochet into that, and you'll be working 1 double crochet into the next, and 2 into the next. And just continue all around, making 1 double crochet in the next, and 2 double crochets in this, and then 1 double crochet, and so on, all around. And to complete this third round, you join with a slip stitch to the beginning third chain of the round. Like this. And now this should fit your tin can at the bottom. I just want to take a minute to talk about the fit. So if it fits like this, you are good to continue on with instructions as followed. But if it doesn't, if it is too big, what you can do is you can try using a smaller hook or some thinner yarn. If you need it to be bigger, you can use a bigger hook, or you can make 1 more row. If you need to make 1 more round to make it fit your can, what you can do is you can chain 3 as usual, and then you'll be working 2 double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And then you'll be continuing all around, working 1 double crochet in the next and 2 double crochets in each of the next 2 stitches. Let me show you this one more time. So 1 in the next, 2 double crochets in the next, and 2 double crochets in the next. And you would be continuing on like this all the way around and joining with a slip stitch to the first beginning chain 3 of the round. But if the size is right and you're ready to move on, simply start the next round by chaining 1 and then work a single crochet into the same stitch, so into the 3rd chain from the previous round. And for this round you'll be working in the back loops only. So you can see usually we'll be working through the stitch like this, but now you'll be going through the back loop only. So make 1 single crochet into the next back loop of the single crochet, and again into the back loop, and continue like this all the way around, working through the back loops only, 1 single crochet in each. And when you get to the end of the round, I work my last single crochet into the back loop only. Now we'll be working in continuous rounds, so that means that we won't be joining with a slip stitch as usual. We'll simply continue on to the next round by single crocheting into the back loop of the first stitch of the previous round, like this. And just continue on same way as the last round, 1 single crochet in each stitch. And since you're working in continuous rounds, now you won't be able to see where the round begins and where it ends, and that's okay. Just continue working on like this through 1 single crochet through each back loop of the stitches. And as you continue on around, you'll start seeing the sides of the can shaping. So let's try and see how it looks on. So, as you can see, the sides are starting to shape. So, just continue working on through the back loop only until you get to the top edge of the can, and I'll meet you there. And when you have reached the approximate height of your tin can, you can try it on. Like this. And it should, the crochet should go a little, maybe a little above the top of the can. Then if it fits okay, take it off. And now we will start working again. So insert your hook into the loop. And I already slip stitch, but what you'll do is you'll slip stitch into the back loop of your next stitch and chain 1 and turn, And now you'll be working around the posts of the stitch. So you'll be working a front post, single crochet around the next post of the single crochet. And what this means is, instead of working into the stitch as you would usually, you work into the stitch and around the post through the next stitch, and work your single crochet as usual. And what this will do, it will kind of push the crochet to the inside, so it will go inside the can. And we need to cover up these sharp edges inside it, so you don't cut yourself when you take your crochet hooks from it. So again, into the next stitch, around the post, and work a single crochet as normally. Around the next post, single crochet, and do this all around. You can see the fabric starts pulling to the inside. So just continue on around. I'll meet you at the end. And I'm at the end. I'm making the last front post single crochet like this, and you'll simply join with a slip stitch to the first front post single crochet at the round. And now you can chain one and turn your work, and you just single crochet around in this next round. It's just one single crochet in each. And after completing the last stitch, you slip stitch to join. Now you can try it on again. And then you should be able to push the fabric to the inside like this. Yes. And I'd say that it's pretty much complete. If you want, you can work one more round of single crochets to make sure that you don't cut yourself on the edge, but I have enough fabric for now, so I will simply break the yarn. And then weave in this end. And just tie the end at the inside. And cut that. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, click the like button below and subscribe for more crochet video tutorials.